Hello and welcome to this special Halloween episode. Today I'm going to show you how to build your own piezo microphone shielding, and I'm also going to prepare everything for the Noisebox sampling session. That was weird. Thought I saw something moving in the corner of my eye, but there's nothing there, so I think we're good. Anyway, let's get started. Okay, let's finally finish the Noisebox by installing all the piezo microphones. We're going to start with the rotating platform. Oh, and I've forgotten to bring Bob in. 1 second. Are you okay, Bob? So, this is Bob. He helps me with soldering. One of the multi-mic options for the Noisebox will be a very direct piezo microphone signal. For this, I have bought these very cheap piezoelectric elements, and I think they're very cool to experiment with. But unfortunately, they're not shielded, so any electromagnetic or radio frequency could easily interfere with your recording signal, which is not good, of course. So I thought of a design for shielding them, and for this you need the following parts. You need aluminum foil, electrical tape, small metal jars where the piezo microphone easily fits into, and bonus points if they screw together like this, small springs where the cable and the later added shielding easily goes through, and heat shrink tubing where the spring easily fits into. Most of these metal jars have some kind of styrofoam or plastic gasket for the lid, and we need to get rid of it. Also, if you look carefully, you can see that one side is flat and the other is not. So we need to make sure that the piezo microphone is on the inside of the flat side. Electronic shielding is basically creating a conductive cage around your electronics. That means we need to fully enclose the piezoelectric element and also the cables with a conductive layer. It's very important that the piezoelectric element must not touch the shielding directly. It should always be insulated from the shielding. But you'll see what I mean in a second. First, we're going to drill a hole in the side of the lid. The hole should be big enough for the cable and also the shielding to easily go through, but it should not be too much space either, so you need to experiment with this a little bit. And also drill the hole as close as possible to the flat side. Okay, then we're going to take the aluminum foil and we're going to slightly fold it like this. It doesn't need to be the whole length of the cable. We can extend the shield at any point later. And now we need to carefully wrap the cable with the aluminum foil. And when I'm done folding it carefully, I'm making it tight by rolling it between my fingers. Now we take the lid of one of the jars and the spring, and we insert the end of the spring into the hole that we made before. And with like one rotation, we can fix the spring to the lid. Then we align the spring so that we can push the cable through. Here we need to be very careful that the shielding stays close to the cables. So be very gentle and kind of wiggle it through the spring at the beginning. And now we're going to use double-sided tape to glue the piezo element to the lid. Thank you for helping me, Bob. And now with a smaller piece of aluminum foil, I'm going to make an electrical connection from the cable shielding to the spring, wrapping the spring very tightly and then also pinching it to the cable. And the next step is creating an insulating layer around the cables. For this we're going to use electrical tape. We're going to start slightly below the spring. Here you want to hold the tape a little bit diagonal and roll it like this. And now with some heat shrink tubing, we're going to make the connection between the shielding and the spring secure, and also we're going to make the whole design a little bit more robust. So heat shrink goes on like that and over everything. I don't have a fancy heating station, unfortunately, so I'm going to do this with a lighter. Okay, so this is one microphone done. 9 to go. That's creepy. I wasn't even near the switch. Are you alive, Bob? What the heck? I quickly connected them to my recorder and made sure that all of them still work. Now it's time to make them sticky. For this I'm going to use extra thin double-sided tape. Oops. All right. The piezos are ready, that part's done. Now we need a way to combine their signals and send them out of the Noisebox. So let's move on to building a shielded audio output module. There will be one combined audio output, but every piezo will get their own switch where you can switch it on or off. Okay, now let's add the switches and also the audio output jack. Oh, thank you, Bob. What is that? Were you trying to stab me? So your go-to plan was murdering me? You are literally a tool, and also that's a butter knife. But enough. Pack your stuff, you're leaving right now. Okay, everything's fine, totally fine. Let's continue. Now let's get the piezos in place and wire everything up. Alright, what a mess. Now I'm connecting all the signal wires, so the red ones, with the switches, and all the black ones with the audio output, and also all the shields with the ground of the audio output jack. Okay, good. I'm just going to quickly test everything and then this build is completed. You know what though? It's been a while. I do wonder what Bob's up to these days. Ah, that might be the mail. Bob, I told you to leave. Look, you tried to kill me, and that's pretty rude, don't you think? Okay. Everyone makes mistakes once in a while, I guess. Come in, we've got a lot of projects coming.